Understands and knows, I know when my bread is buttered. I'm going to stick with both quarterbacks. Not one will have priority over the other one. Just depends on performance.
Marshall picks up.
Yeah, as crazy as that sounds, it is true. But they lull you to sleep with this triple option offense.
The B-back, Jerry Howard, lost the football. North Carolina's got it. And the Tar Heels have a huge momentum builder.
Well, when they get behind.
Georgia Tech back on offense. North Carolina -8 turnover margin coming into today. One of the worst in the country. But they have been victimized by plenty of these big plays. Taquan Marshall with a huge gain to begin the Jackets' second drive of the day.
That plays this offense.
44-yard gain, 1 yard shy of his season-long run. Up the middle, the B-back going nowhere.
And he did a nice job of being able to separate, fight off the block, and make that tackle.
No gain on the play on second down. Marshall keeps it himself. He's got a first down and more inside the 15-yard line.
Pitch it to his A-back.
A-back's in the slots. The B-back right behind Marshall. This time it is the B-back up the middle. Mason picks up 3. You see Larry Fedora talking yesterday. Look, we know that they're going to move the ball. We know they're going to give up points. If we can get a red zone stop, that'd be huge. Around the edge, that's not a stop. Anything but an easy walk-in touchdown for Georgia Tech's Nathan Cottrell. Having the ball across the 30. They're back at their own 16-yard line. Taquan Marshall, 63 yards rushing on the second Jackets drive after they fumbled and gave North Carolina a defensive touchdown on the first. Let's check. Thanks so much, Katie. Travis Etienne having one heck of a year for the Tigers. Cottrell bobbles the catch, and then he almost lost the ball again. He was hit hard.
Stop with him. It's important he makes the right read and makes the tackle at the time in order to prevent big gains.
Georgia Tech was so good on third downs 9 days ago in Blacksburg. Marshall reads it well, finds the space on the outside, and has enough to move the chains. He needed 2. He gets.
He would not have had a long career either.
That's right. So out to the 28-yard line. The B-back Mason out to the 32.
Rushes, no passes. So that means it's going to be plenty of opportunities to get Oliver in and get him established.
This time, Marshall down in the backfield. We're going to see the first pass in weeks. Looks like it. Marshall sees room and holds on to the football, but well shy of the first down. Guilty of the hold. New set of downs for the Yellow Jackets. Marshall pitches it to the edge. Clinton Lynch with a good blocker in front of him. Zach Quinney helps Lynch gain 11. And another yellow of the quarter for Paul Johnson's Jackets. Lynch in motion. The give up the middle. And a 3-yard pickup.
Do what you do best. North Carolina still possessions. We saw Malik Carney earlier. Pick up the scoop and score. That's what they have to continue to do. Get the ball back to their offense if they can't score.
More pressure from the
coaches trying to tell you, and that's why it's so hard to stop.
3rd down and 9. Marshall didn't throw it last time. He's not going to this time either. And he's down again. He got away with a push, as you said. The throw had a lot of float on it, which helped him get away with it. Tobias Oliver's first carry of the game is a
top 10-7 in the first quarter.
Yeah, how about that, Coach? Dungy starts at 0 for 6. Sam Hartman started 1 for 5 for Wake in a game that we certainly expect to have a lot of points in.
He's very slippery. He's a fast runner, and that's why he's so productive.
1st and 10 line brought to you by Dish. Switch to Dish to get every major D1 college football game. Jerry Howard down to the 26. It's going to be 3rd down for the Yellow Jackets as we start the second quarter. Tobias Oliver gives it off to Cottrell. There was some deception.
Do something about this. -6 yards on the ground. And they got to be able to create some type of momentum rushing the football.
On 4th down, the Jackets go for it, and Jerry Howard delivers. Just picture perfect, pristine conditions. Georgia Tech with the football, 1st and 10 after the Strobridge injury, and Oliver inside the 10. Another Tar Heel behind them.
And where they're getting the ball in on the football field, that's deciding that's the determining factor.
Oliver thinking about the goal line, but he's stopped just shy. Georgia Tech with a...
But Tavares Oliver, very nice job. He understands what it means and what it takes to run this offense.
No gain on 1st and goal.
To the game, he's not necessarily looking forward to doing the triple option, but he's going to run the keepers and kind of run it right up the gut. Let's see if he does it here.
Oliver keeps it. There's the signal. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Oliver from 2 yards out punches it in.
I guess they did.
Paul Johnson, a Newland, North Carolina native, grew up about 3 hours west of Chapel Hill. Went to Western Carolina and grad school at Appalachian State. As Oliver fires deep downfield, completes the pass. Quay Searcy has nothing but green grass in front of him. Searcy's going to go 85 yards. How about that for your first career college completion, Tobias Oliver?
There's a lot of those guys now who play for him and thinks that certain players could be good coaches just because he sees those things.
Larry Fedora hoping his defense can dial up a stop, but Tobias Oliver with another big chunk on 1st down. Out to the...
You know what? Maybe I don't see my future playing like that, but I can help other guys achieve their goals.
I like it. Keep it sweet. Oliver across midfield to the 48. Alan Ard masked, but on Monday in the film room you saw it. So that's something they've been working on with Oliver to perfect his footwork, which needs to be precise in Paul Johnson's offense. Jordan Mason,
a player who is willing and he is able, and when you find those two traits, is always end up in a positive.
3rd down, Searcy in motion. It's up the middle, and it's a 1st down for the Yellow Jackets. Justin Thomas and St. John Days. That was against Mississippi State in 2014.
Yards on that side to where it's making it easier for Tobias to be able to get around the corner. As a defensive guy from UNC, you got to know that, and you got to be able to expect that.
Oh, great play. Cottrell completely uncovered as he ran free to the 15-yard line.
That way.
Coaches said the A-backs are relatively interchangeable, though Cottrell might be the fastest of any of them. Searcy and Lynch might be better pass catchers. We saw that Quay Searcy earlier. As Oliver puts it down to the...
Like Paul Johnson, just from his mentality and what he teaches his players, the basic fundamentals of the game.
They do a great job of setting up 3rd and manageables. Oliver looking to throw, instead he runs and sets up a 3rd and manageable at the 8-yard
bounce for positive yards.
3rd down and 4. Cottrell in motion, gets the pitch, and looked like he was out at the 5. They spot him at the 6, so this is going to be 4.
I think pound for pound, Virginia.
Okay.
Just from that quarterback, Bryce Perkins, I'm sorry.
On 4th down, Oliver didn't get there. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Tar Heels.
I know the quarterback is going to be carrying the ball, so it's important when we look at the linebacker play coming up in the 2nd half by UNC.
Oliver tripped up by Cole Holcomb right there. The next 2 plays in practice, and it kind of opened the coach's eyes, and it's all about seizing the opportunity. You never know when you're going to get it. Up the middle into the arms of Alan Artis.
But he is key. He has to play well against his triple option.
Now 14 1st downs for the Yellow Jackets. Howard up the middle again. Picks up 11 yards. 1st down for the 5th.
Knocking down the defensive lineman, but they get to the 2nd level. We talked about Cole Holcomb being able to play a little bit back further, but he has to protect his legs to keep from getting cut.
Tobias Oliver slithers his way to the 50. Can't throw the ball. We just didn't need him to throw it last week. They Took advantage of it today, getting Cersei behind the defense for an 86-yard score. Great pressure, but they don't bring him down, and they get the pitch outside. Cottrell turns what could have been a very...
As the defending on the opposite side of where he's coming to you, that he's getting the ball and it's going to be an outside run.
Cottrell now 55 yards on 6 carries. Here's his 7th run of the day. And he picks up another sizable chunk.
A lot easier than they were doing in the first half. And that's a problem, especially coming out of halftime.
Howard behind Oliver. There goes Howard up the gut. First down, Jack gets to the 25-yard line.
It is simple football, but it's very complex to a defense because it's hard to stop when you face a team like this only once a year.
Cottrell again. Great push from the offensive line.
Side is doing a good job being able to get not allowing penetration and getting push up front.
Oliver this time runs into the arms of
no option, but it's a design quarterback run.
On second down, Oliver pitches it outside. And goal. But it was the second half where Georgia Tech had really worn the Tar Heel defense down, and it showed with his second half production. Howard inside the 5, down to the 4, right near the marker.
But it goes to show you how the system works for Paul Johnson and his offense.
Jerry Howard from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Expect a bunch of family members here today. Diving to the pylon goes Clinton Lynch, and he's in for the touchdown. College next week. Steve Adazio's squad can give Clemson a game. 1st and 10 for Georgia Tech. Tobias Oliver's back out there. And the handoff around the edge. Big yards for Quay Cersei. Out across midfield, all the way down.
And coming up with creative plays now. Not just a triple option.
Like the way you put it. Georgia Tech backs often have a convoy of blockers in front of them. Mason dives into the line. Hey, by the way, after delivering the 6 here at Chapel Hill.
I think it happened on that hit in the middle of the field against Tariq Carpenter.
They give to Cersei again. Good block by Marshall out in front.
Paul Johnson is thinking, what can I call next to catch them by the element of surprise?
Mason up the middle, lost the football. It's loose. Carolina has got it. Another possession stolen.
Paul Johnson said right before halftime, we want to finish this team by scoring touchdowns.
1st and 10 line brought to you by Lending Tree, the official loan shopping partner of the ACC. Oliver back to the air, and there's Jerry Howard downfield, just his 2nd receiver.
Jerry Howard.
And for the record, they have called a few additional pass plays, but the quarterbacks have not forced it, and they have pulled the ball down to run. Oliver wants some more, but nothing here. Great job by Holcomb. We go to the 4th quarter at Kenan Stadium. Georgia Tech leads by 8, and number 8, the redshirt freshman quarterback Tobias Oliver, carries it out to the 50.
Look at the 3rd downs. He came in and they converted on 3rd downs, 50%, 5 for 10.
Huge 3rd down right here. Oliver pitch it outside, and it's very close. Jordan Mason 4th down earlier today. Mason right behind Oliver. 4th and inches. Goodness gracious, that had no chance. Missed last week with an upper body injury. Tobias Oliver got the start, was a superstar. Coming off the bench today, and the North Carolina defense has figured something out.
The block, he was patient and get off and make the play.
Oliver pitches it outside. Howard, he's got room. 1st down and more. Jerry Howard, the sophomore from Rock Hill, South Carolina, finally taken down inside the 25-yard line. North Carolina's Tyler Powell did walk off the field under his own power. 52-yard run, though, for Georgia Tech. Sets up the Jackets, and there goes Oliver Again, looking for more. First down carry. Through the touchdown to Carl Tucker. Made it a 28-17 game. Georgia Tech led 28-10. Midway through the third. Jackets now looking for the lead again. Did the ball come loose? North Carolina's got it. Interception of the season. Georgia Tech takes over at the +41. Oliver back out there. Runs into the arms of Cole. Believe it or not, 19 tackles.
And 2 calls fumbles.
Doesn't just seem like he's in the middle of everything. He actually is. Oliver pitches it outside to Mason. Beat Artis around the edge, but out of bounds.
He's active like Kuechly, though. He's very active today.
Cottrell in motion. Give up the... I thought it was up the middle. They deceived me, and they got the first down because of it. At 3:45 from Blacksburg. Oliver pitches it. Big hit. Absorbed by Clint Lynch. Johnson sending Cottrell in with a play. Cottrell lined up to the left. Mason right behind Oliver. Mason takes it to the 26. 22 of the last 23 years. Huge game today for Georgia Tech, and this is a gigantic play. Oliver pitches it outside. Mason, and he was stopped short. It's going to be another 4th and short for Georgia Tech. 10acc.com/luxury suite. Here we go. Lynch in motion. They pitch it outside. He's got the first down for the Yellow Jackets. After being partner of the ACC. Georgia Tech needs to get to the 7 for a first down as they start this play from the 17. It's Cottrell. He's got the 7. He's got almost the goal line. He's down at the wall.
You're saying we cannot allow them to score a touchdown.
Oliver keeps it and walks it into the end zone untouched. Georgia Tech retakes the lead.
Awareness.
Nate Woody thrilled with the defense's ability to take the ball away this year, something the Jackets have struggled with in the past. Tobias Oliver down to the 13-yard line.
Fumbles already, so he could be the guy that can knock the ball out.
Each team has turned it over 3 times during the game. Oliver keeps it near the first down marker. They'll stop the college and Virginia Tech. From Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Tom Wormy, Dave Archer, Larisha Harris standing by. First down and goal. Oliver goes nowhere. North Carolina will improve to 5-4 overall, 3-3 in the Coastal Division. That is completely up for grabs right now. Georgia Tech can win out. Other things happen. Who knows? Georgia Tech could win the division. Smothered that time. Gained 1 and then got... That's on the way. Here's a huge play. 3rd and goal. No timeouts left for Carolina. Tobias Oliver on the run, and he's ripped down again. Cole Holt